Yo, what's up, guys? What a spectacular win tonight for the Leafs against the New Jersey Devils, beating them 4-0, guys. Man, what a great performance tonight by the Maple Leafs, guys. A very short-handed Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, we obviously heard the news this morning, that no Chris Tanev tonight. Obviously, William Nylander still dealing with his lower body injury. Matthews didn't play tonight. It was a game-time decision. Ultimately didn't play tonight. No Dakota Josh was still in Detroit dealing with a kidney injury, guys. So no Matthews, Nylander, Tanev, Joshua. Like, my God, it's been a real struggle for the Maple Leafs with injuries this year. They also called up Jacob Quinlan to the lineup, guys. He was playing on the fourth line with Lorentz and Yarncrook. We obviously saw changes to the lineup, of course. We got to see Domi with Knies and Tavares. We saw McMahon, Michelli, and Lawton. We saw Waugh, Cowan, and Robertson. Then we obviously saw the deep pairings with Riley and Meyer stay the same. We saw McCabe and Ekman-Larsson playing together, and Benoit drew back into the lineup playing with Stetcher. Now, the Leafs started off the game a little bit slow, guys. It wasn't the best start, but Joe Woll, who had a fantastic night tonight, guys, making 33 saves for the shutout, really kept the Leafs in the game in the first 5 to 6 minutes of that first period. Then the Leafs were able to draw a power play, of course, guys. Really good job by the Maple Leafs to draw a power play there. Power play was looking really good. Puck was moving really well. Leafs were getting opportunities. A lot different what we've seen, obviously, guys, the last couple games compared to what we saw with Mark Savard. The power play just looked a lot more electric. The puck was moving quicker. A lot more shooting attempts, like I just mentioned. So power play was looking really good. Then we saw the Leafs draw another power play, of course, obviously not scoring on the first one. The second one was way more effective. Nick Robertson makes a great play to prevent the puck from going out. Keeps it in the zone. Makes a nice little pass to Bobby McMahon. McMahon takes the shot there, and he beats Markstrom. Great shot by McMahon. Great job by Nick Robertson to keep the play alive. McMahon's got his fourth goal in 6 games, guys. McMahon has really stepped up as of late, especially when we needed him to. Most guys when the superstars are not in the lineup, of course. So McMahon's been playing some really, really solid hockey as of late, guys. And this is what us Leaf fans want from Bobby McMahon, to play consistent like this for long periods of time. Not like 3 to 4 games or 5 or 6 games, and then he peters off again. We want him to play like this for like 15 to 20 games, maybe have a little bit of a lull, and then return to playing great. So the way McMahon's playing right now, he's in one of those forms right now where he's playing some great hockey. Great goal by him. Great assist by Nick Robertson, who's been playing some great hockey as late as well, too, guys. He's been playing solid as well. I really liked how his line played tonight with Cowan and Waugh. So Robertson's playing some great hockey as well. He had some great opportunities. McMahon had another opportunity to get another goal, guys, not too long after he scored on a breakaway. Leafs had ample opportunity to score multiple goals. It could have even been a 5-6-0 game tonight, guys. So Leafs were really playing some great hockey tonight. Had some other chances as well in the first period. Marshall made some good saves. Joe Woll made some great saves as well. But Leafs were playing great defensively. Forechecking was really good tonight. So I really liked how the team played tonight, guys. Second period as well, they had another power play. Almost scored another power play goal. It was just a couple seconds after the power play goal, the power play opportunity, where McMahon makes that nice little tip in front to Nick Waugh to make it 2-0 there. That's a great goal by Nick Waugh to get in front of the net there and tip it. He had a nice night tonight as well, a 2-point night. So him and McMahon both had 2 points tonight, guys, a goal and an assist each. That was great to see. Robertson had a great chance in front of the net before that, guys. So Leafs are really getting some opportunities, some great advantages, some great opportunities. The Leafs were playing some really solid hockey tonight, dumping the puck in. The forechecking was solid, like I mentioned. So you have no complaints on how the Leafs played tonight. Defensively, solid as well tonight, guys. Didn't give New Jersey much in the middle of the ice, forcing them to go on the wings there. And Joe Woll was great, like I mentioned. The defense pairings were solid. Jake McCabe, guys, a plus 14 since December 1st. He's been immense for the Maple Leafs. 7 block shots tonight as well. Thank God McCabe has been able to stay on the ice. Without Tanev in the lineup, Jake McCabe has really stepped up for the Maple Leafs, guys. Even Stetcher and OEL, those 3 guys have been spectacular for the Maple Leafs the last month or so, guys. So really good defensive work by the Maple Leafs. Really good job forechecking, getting chances on net, burying their opportunities. And then we also saw Matthew Knies in the third period. They're getting into a scrap with Nico Hischier. Nico Hischier biting more than he can chew, honestly, there. So Nyes really put him in his place. I love what Nyes was saying to him. He's like, you want to go? You want to go? And he sure obliged. And Nyes was like, I'm going to lay this guy out real quick. A couple left hooks. He's sure's on the ground, guys. Just Nyes is such a tough SOB. I love this kid, and then as soon as that fight happens, not even a minute later, Cali Yarncrook gets the goal to make it 3-0. It was beautiful to see how that fight amped up the Leafs, where Hischier was trying to amp up his Devils team. Nyes' fight ended up amping up the Leafs team there to bury a third goal, pretty much finish off the Devils. That third period, was great. Guys, Leafs were playing solid defensively. Didn't give Jersey much. They were doing it all game, the Leafs playing great defensively. But in that third period, it was even better than what it was in the first, guys. The third period was fantastic, I thought, defensively for the Leafs. We saw Nyes score an empty net goal to make it 4-0. We even saw Lawton later, before in the second period, he hit the crossbar as well, guys. So easily this game could have been 5-6-0. Cowan had a couple great opportunities. He had a partial breakaway. He almost scored too. So I thought the Leafs, guys, were fantastic tonight. Obviously, like I mentioned, you're not playing with their superstars, guys. $40 million out of the lineup, and you play with this type of effort tonight. Us fans are just asking ourselves, why can't we get this effort with the superstars in the lineup? I understand it's a mental thing. It's like, oh, the superstars aren't playing. We got to step up and perform tonight. And you saw that by guys like McMahon, by Robertson. Cowan played well tonight. Watt played well. Nyes played well. Those guys really stepped up tonight when the team needed it most without their guys in the lineup tonight. This was a great effort by the Maple Leafs, guys. The power play's looking a lot better. 4 of 8 guys. The power play since Steve Sullivan has been hired has been really, really good. The PK has been spectacular, 25 of 27 penalty kills, guys, for the Leafs since the month of December. The best in the NHL, guys. So, listen, if the power play gets going, the penalty kill stays the way it is. You get the goaltending. Joel Wall gets his 3rd career shutout, guys, the 33 save performance like I mentioned there. If you continue to play this way, get the defensive effort they had tonight, if you can get your bottom 6 guys to perform on a consistent basis, these guys can go on a run, honestly. But it's about taking it one game at a time and just finding a way to get points. Points in 4 straight games as well for the Maple Leafs. That is great to see as well, guys. This is what we just want as Leaf fans. We want to see this team play consistent games of hockey, guys. Jersey's lost 4 in a row. They're slumping a little bit. Beating your former coach, Sheldon Keefe, is always great. But we want to see the Leafs play consistent hockey, guys. Tonight was one of those nights where the Leafs played fantastic. Probably one of their most complete games of the season, guys. And it's ironically enough that it's without Matthews and Nylander, guys. First game without Matthews and Nylander since 2021, and the Leafs put in a performance like this. It's nothing but positives in this game tonight, guys, So if the Leafs continue to play like this, you get stand-up performances like Robertson, who's had 5 points in 3 games, which is great. McMahon, like I mentioned, 4 goals in 6 games. You get Nick Waugh, who had 2 points tonight as well. If Nyes can get his game going like he has as of late, after slumping for 9 games. These are all great things to see. Now, obviously, the big question mark is how long is Matthews going to be out for? Obviously, he took that shot in the foot last game. How long's Tanev going to be out for? I'm not hearing very good things about his injury. He might be out long-term again, and that's very unfortunate to hear. What's going to happen with William Nylander? When will Carlo get back? When will Stolars be back? There's a lot of question marks regarding this hockey team. But right now, the way the team's playing, they're just going to have to grind out games. If they play like they did tonight, guys, I don't see why they can't find a way to win games. You got guys like Quinlan who are given an opportunity right now. He has to take advantage of it. And listen, he didn't play very much tonight, but I like this game tonight. He's getting in front of the net, forechecking. He's got speed. So there's nothing wrong with guys like Quinlan coming into the lineup and proving themselves. Cowan's got to prove himself right now. He's got some runway now. Robertson carried a lot of the load tonight. I thought he was great. Took the game by the scruff of the neck and really did some great things tonight, Robertson, getting in front of the net, taking shots on net there. He was solid on the power play. So we want to see guys like this take advantage of the opportunities that they're being given without the superstars in the lineup. And tonight they did that. We got to see that more consistently. You're playing the Winnipeg Jets on January 1st, a team that's also struggled as well, guys. They got Hellebuck back recently, so they've really been missing a step or two after having such that incredible start to the year last year. Nowhere near the same this year. So if the Leafs continue to play the way they did tonight, the next game, and do it for a consistent basis, I don't see why the Leafs cannot get themselves back into a playoff spot. find a way back into a position where they can control their own destiny. But they got a long way to go. They really did themselves some damage by the way they started this year, guys. But we just got to see how this team plays consistently with Joe Wall playing great right now. You got McCabe playing great. OEL and Stetcher, like I mentioned, those guys are playing some solid hockey right now. And like I mentioned, if Robertson, McMahon, and those other guys step up, Cowan, I don't see why these guys can't go on a consistent run of games. But they have to play winning hockey, guys. And if they do, they should be able to find a way to get some W's in the win column, guys. So we'll love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this game tonight, guys. Great performance by the Leafs tonight, guys. A 60-minute game tonight. That's what we want to see from them. So we'll love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this game tonight, guys. So click like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Leafs, go as always, guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Leafs Unfiltered. And Happy New Year, guys. See you guys. Ciao.